walking, water taxis, or shuttle buses, who is gonna be the winner?
Hey everyone, Ben and Aubrey here, and today we have a bit of an experiment. When at Universal, you have various transportation options to take you to and from the park. But how long do each of them take? Today, we're gonna test them all and find out. Might need to stretch. Really weird, just doing the opener out there and then walking away from the park. So all the crowds are going this way. Why are we leaving?
We're going the wrong way. There are 3 major modes of transportation to get you from your hotel to City Walk. Walking, shuttles, and water taxis. We're on our first shuttle right now to Dockside. We are going to see how long it takes us to get from point A, shuttle pickup, to point B, shuttle drop off, and tell you which mode is the fastest. Let's get going. We just got off the shuttle from City Walk to Dockside, and you saw us start the timer. We're gonna keep track of how long it takes us to ride the water taxis, to ride the shuttles, and to walk from all of these hotels, and we're gonna let you know how long it takes. I'm gonna go find a shuttle from Surfside and head back to City Walk. You'll have to wait and see what Ben's gotta do.
I have to walk from Endless Summer to the parks. What? Endless Summer is Universal's value resort. It consists of Dockside and Surfside. With it being the cheapest, if you're looking for a place really just to put your head, which sometimes you just need because you spend all day in the parks, Dockside and Surfside might be the hotel for you. Save a little money, have more fun in the parks. We don't usually recommend people walk from Dockside or Surfside, aka Endless Summer, to the resorts. And this is exactly why. Endless Summer is about 1.3 miles away from City Walk. 1.3. It's gonna take a while.
We're on our way back over to City Walk from Surfside. Has quite a bit of walking to do. It's about a mile. It's about 1.3 miles to get from Surfside to City Walk. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna head over to Portofino Bay, walk it on out, and then ride the shuttle back and see if we can beat him to City Walk before he even finishes his walk.
All right, so that took 22 minutes and 35 seconds. Again, I'm sweating. We don't recommend walking from Endless Summer to the parks. It's just not a good use of your time.
Made our way through City Walk. I will start the timer once I exit security. And just so you know, I am walking at a regular pace. Not leisurely, not too fast. I can't imagine that Ben's like sprinting, even though, you know, sprinting a mile would not be unusual for him. This is a fun little challenge. I'm curious which of these transportation options will be the fastest. I know Portofino is not close.
Decision time. Let's go party like a rock star. Hard Rock being the closest resort to studios, we highly recommend trying to book Hard Rock if you're coming for HHN. Book it early though, because deals right now are pretty good. Price is only gonna go up as HHN gets closer.
Well, that took a solid 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes. Not terrible, it's about our normal trip. But apparently everybody else had the idea to ride the water taxi. I don't know if I got it in the shot or not. Anyway, we have a shuttle to take. Let's go find out how long it takes us to get from Portofino Bay to City Walk via the shuttle bus. A couple things to know about Portofino Bay. It is a premier hotel. So you do have water taxi access, which is fantastic, especially at the end of the night when you want to get off your feet. Big fan of this premier hotel. It is the bougiest, I'd say. Depending on price, Hard Rock and Portofino Bay tend to be the most expensive, but it kind of switches back and forth between the two. So we're about to go to the shuttle and then go find Ben at the Coke Freestyle stand in City Walk.
So I got actually a couple to catch you up on. The walk to Hard Rock again was super short, took 5 minutes and 45 seconds. And then the water taxi just happened to be there, so I jumped right on that. I don't really like filming when it's super, super busy. People don't like to be filmed, and that's fine with me. And that took 4 minutes and minuscule amount of seconds. But we're going to meet Aubrey at the Coke Freestyle Hub, and we'll decide what the plan is from there.
How are your walking shoes holding up?
That summer walk was long.
You got your steps in so far?
Oh yeah.
You want to get more steps in?
Let's do it.
Where should we go next? I think we're gonna head down to...
The island side. We got a lot of stuff on island.
We got a lot to walk to on island side. So I think, we can walk this way to quite a few things.
Yeah.
And past quite a few things.
Oh yeah.
Let me get the timer out. We have 4 hotels to head to this way. We're gonna start the timer, stop at each one, have a nice leisurely stroll, and then I think I'll head over to Cabana Bay and Ben will go to Aventura and ride a shuttle back. Let's do it. The last time we stayed at Sapphire Falls, this walking path wasn't available. And I'll tell you what, the walking paths are underrated.
Very underrated.
Especially when they're not available to walk on.
You have to wait for that water taxi with everybody else.
Or you have to ride the shuttle to get to EPA in the morning.
Man.
Don't.
Man.
I want to be first at the gates. Don't make me wait. Speaking of that, look at this line for the water taxi.
Our decision point.
I'm lost.
Where to from here?
It
It took what?
11
minutes to get to Sapphire Falls.
You
Walking.
You go ride the water taxi back. I'm gonna head over to Aventura.
Water taxi back?
Yeah.
You're gonna give me the water taxi?
And then you
Heyo.
can decide from there where you go. But I'll
Let's
I'll
go.
go do Aventura.
Come on now. Come on now.
Back on a shuttle again. No problem with me. I know we said we were going to do Cabana Bay also. We'll get to it. Ben is on the water taxi from Sapphire Falls. I think he deserves it after that long walk from Endless Summer. So we'll see what he gets to, and I'll meet him back in City Walk or at least by a shuttle bus. I'm very curious how this is all going to pan out and what's going to be the longest, what's going to be the shortest, and again, what ride's the most fun.
Just got in from the Sapphire Falls water taxi. Took about 6 minutes to get here. That is one of the perks about Sapphire Falls, is you do get that water taxi. However, it does fill up because people from Cabana Bay as well as Aventura hop over to Sapphire Falls in order to piggyback off the water taxi. So be prepared. You're gonna wait going to and from, whether that's in the beginning of the day or the end of the night, that you're gonna just expect to wait a little longer for that water taxi.
Cabana Bay. We need to walk back to the parks. I'm gonna be honest, I've never done this walk before, but I see Aventura, I see Sapphire Falls, and I have a spectacular sense of direction. Here we go. Ben and I are staying at Cabana Bay this trip. I don't know how many times we're gonna do this whole walking path, except for maybe EPA, because this feels so long. Like, Cabana Bay is literally across the road from Aventura. I'm already like, all right, this is way longer of a walk than Aventura. Now we'll know by the time, we'll be able to compare, but I just feel like I've been walking forever now. I can hear the rides, and we have yet to ride anything. We have yet to even go into the park since we got here. We've just been filming this. I'm ready for some rides. Soon.
Got super lucky. The Portofino Bay water taxi was just pulling up as I was getting off Sapphire Falls. So, quick hop on, hop off, and we'll knock out the water taxi to Portofino Bay and see how long that is. We're really churning through these. Bob is walking back from Cabana Bay right now. It's not a lot. It's not a short walk. I don't envy that one.
I've started to hit my wall. I miss my shuttle bus rides. I don't need my extra jacket anymore. The sun has come out, and I'm tired of walking. Hair's up. We're about to hit security. Here's where we're at with our walk time.
Hey look, blue skies. Just made it to Portofino Bay. Took a little over 6 minutes to get over here from the water taxi hub. Fortunately for me, it was a one-way trip. So I have to huff it back to City Walk in order to catch the next mode of transportation. It's all good. It's a nice day now. Sun came out, I'm getting warm. This jacket might need to come off here pretty soon. What we love about Portofino Bay is you kind of get away from the parks. You definitely feel like you're leaving, and then you get to get into a nice Italian Riviera. Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous.
All right, we're down to 2 hotels left. I'm jumping on, hopefully, a Sapphire Falls water taxi. And then we'll ride the shuttle, and Ben's gonna take Royal Pacific, I hope. Let's do this, let's finish this up.
A great water taxi ride. Rob was awesome. That's one thing. This team members, even if they're water taxi drivers, anybody is just going to make your day at Universal that much better. Aubrey is taking the Sapphire Falls shuttle back. It stops at Royal Pacific, which frees me up to just walk back to the parks and meet her at City Walk Club. More garden walk with, more steps. I think I've earned an ice cream at this point.
One thing that we haven't really taken into account with this video is how long you do wait to get onto these different modes of transportation. Walking, it's at your leisure. Jump on the walking path, get going, and get walking as fast as you want to walk. Shuttle buses though, water taxis, they do take a little bit of time. And depending on that line, or depending on, if the shuttle has recently dropped off or not, you might be waiting a little while. So, take that with a grain of salt. The routes they take do take a minute, and the amount of buses or water taxis they have en route at that time, or people that are trying to get on each of those different services, may add to your buffer as far as how long it'll take until you get to City Walk. But that said, if you want to get off those feet, a shuttle or a water taxi is not half bad. We're on the home stretch at Portofino, over to Hard Rock, and then we are back to City Walk.
That was a lot of walking. For waking up this morning, I'm tired. It's a heck of a way to start off the vacation now. But all that's left now is to wait on Aubrey. She should be arriving via shuttle to the main City Walk security hub, so hopefully she's here shortly. We can wrap this puppy up. I'm tired.
I don't know if I want to do that again.
Yeah, I don't.
That took a long time.
That took a long time. But we have some interesting findings.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not really honestly that surprising.
Interesting?
It's not that surprising.
Hard Rock's the fastest, guys.
It's the closest to studios. Shocker.
Like,
the walk was about 5 minutes. The boat ride was about 5 minutes.
the shuttle was...
Don't take the shuttle from the Premiers or Sapphire Falls. Just don't.
If you take any shuttle from the Premiers, take it from Hard Rock to get the City Walk. That's about it.
I probably wouldn't take the shuttles from the Premiers.
No.
But walking from Hard Rock is the fastest. Water taxi from Hard Rock is the fastest.
Shuttles from like Cabana Bay, Adventura, not Sapphire Falls, Knockout Sapphire Falls. But if you take the shuttle from Dockside, Surfside, Cabana Bay, Aventura, that's great. Honestly, great. There's a reason that they have shuttles that go regularly from those areas.
But if you're feeling squirrely, walk it from Endless Summer.
You know, it took you
22 minutes.
22 minutes to walk from Endless Summer. Do you know how long it took me to walk from Cabana Bay? Over 15 minutes. I think we've learned.
Yep.
Water taxis are amazing.
And walking's amazing.
And if you can splurge a little bit, stay at Hard Rock. Yeah. It's real nice and real close.
If you got anything out of this video, please subscribe to the channel. It helps us quite a bit. Stick around for more Universal content. Thanks for watching.
Bye!